Welcome to another GDS v15 training video, and this one we're going to talk about how to use the repair tool on your desktop to update one catalog with another. And this is helpful if a vendor catalog comes out that's newer, has some new framing systems or some new pricing, some things like that, and you don't want to use the new catalog. You want to use an old one that you've already put a lot of time and effort into and made your own changes to. So, and then the flip side is true, where if you want to start using the new catalog because there's so much new stuff in there, but you have some things you want to copy from your old catalog, you can do that too. So let me show you how this all works. So the first example is, let's see. Let's take the Coral Architectural Products catalog. I have a 2013, and let's say I just installed a 2017 update. Now I want to be able to update my 2013 because I put so much work into it that I don't need to use the new one. I just want the new pricing and updated parts. So we don't really need to select anything right now. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to cancel here. Well, I guess I do need to select. Oh, no, I don't. So what we're going to do is go to the WinBid Pro repair tool, a little hammer icon that gets installed with the program. And then I'm going to, from here, and just a quick reminder that you always want to compact your catalogs whenever you can. Maybe it's once a week. The program will remind you every 10 days, but it kind of keeps the program running faster and more trouble-free if any database issues can occur. So the more optimally compacted the catalogs are, the more reliable they'll be. So let's do the update of vendor catalog tool, though. We'll click that little icon there. And now this is where I'm going to find the, yeah, that doesn't size. I'm going to find the Coral catalog, and as I mentioned, I'm going to update the old one with the pricing from the new one. So now I'm going to go down here. So I've selected the old catalog is the one I'm going to copy the pricing to, and the new catalog is the one I'm copying the pricing from. So I've just selected those, and it's as simple as just clicking the Update Parts and Pricing button. It confirms that we're doing what we want to do, and then we say yes. And this happens pretty quickly. So now in that case, that's all I want to do. Let's say I can start using my old Coral catalog, and I can actually remove. So let's say I select the old catalog now, and if I wanted to, I could go and check the parts and prices and see in my parts list that, now I've got. Now here's one thing, it's going to take the colors from the new catalog. So if there were some new finish colors added to a certain catalog, it would bring those new colors over to the old catalog, because since it is basing these columns on the colors, in order to have the new pricing, it has to match up the price with the color. So if there's anything new with that, it has to bring it over. So keep that in mind. And just realize this is kind of small or big. So now that's how that would work. So if I wanted to, I could actually take out the new catalog, because I'm not going to be using that anymore. I just basically used it to update the old one. So when I hit remove, I'm going to say OK. So now you'll notice all I have is the one Coral catalog. And it doesn't delete that from my computer. It just removes it from my list. So now the next thing we're going to want to do is I'll show you how the opposite direction of updating works with this Cardinal catalog. So let's cancel this for now, and let's close. So I'm going to get back into the repair utility. Now this time, as I mentioned, I want to use the new catalog, but I want to copy some things from the old catalog that I've done into the new one. Now you don't want to update pricing from an old catalog to a new one, because that would kind of be counterproductive. You're using the new catalog because you want all those new prices. You want something like, let's say, a bunch of new details were added, which is actually the case in this Cardinal catalog. So the old catalog didn't have the details, the new one does. The new catalog has new pricing. So you want to use all that. Let's say it has new framing systems and doors and door leaves. But you don't want to lose any changes, custom things that you've done in the old one. So in this case, we're going to copy things from the old catalog to the new one. So now we're working with Cardinal. I am going to select the 2018 as the one I'm going to copy to, and I'm going to select the 2015 as the one I'm going to copy from. So now down here, I'm going to tell it I want to copy some framing systems, some door frames, and some doors. And then I'm going to click Update Selected Systems. It's confirming that I'm going the direction I want to go. And now it's going to show me the systems. So in this case, I know that I've named some catalogs custom. Named some framing systems custom, and those are the ones I want to copy because those are what I created. So a lot of times we'll suggest if you make changes to a system or create a new one, give it a unique name that has either your initials or could have a job name, it could have a date, things like that. So it makes it easy for you to find. And so now in order to copy them, I have to highlight them. So I'm going to click on the first one and then shift click on the last one to highlight them all. And then I'm going to hit copy and I'm going to say yes. So that happens really fast. And now it's going to take me to the door frames. That was the next thing. Now in the door frames, I've made the ones that I customized my favorites. So those are always going to be at the top. And I'm going to highlight both of those, copy those. And that was quick too. So same kind of thing with the doors. I can always type in custom again, but if it's sorted alphabetically, even if there's no favorites and you sort by favorites, it's going to sort it alphabetically also. So I'm just going to select these two. I think in this case, I did put the dates after them. These are long descriptions, but so I could have also sorted by the 12/19 for the dates, and it would bring up those same two systems, door leaves. So now I'm going to highlight those and hit OK, and it's going to copy them. So basically, that's all there is to it. I just copied the door frames I wanted from the old catalog to the new one, the door leaves and door frames. And now if I close this and get back into my program and then go to that newest Cardinal catalog, we can go into job. We can go into the framing system list just so I can show you that sure enough I have the custom one, and we can sort this by description if we want. And here's the custom catalogs that I copied from my old catalog to this new one. So you'll see that's how it works. And when it does copy either direction, it's going to bring any detailed drawings that are associated to the frame. Now in this case I didn't have any associated to the older frames, but the newer frames in the Cardinal's case do have detailed drawings. And just to show you, you can hit view to see the details. And just to prove my point here, we can go to one of my custom ones, and I know for a fact that these don't have details, so we don't see any file names here, and if I hit view, it's not going to give me anything. So anyway, that kind of confirms what I knew and kind of finishes what we were doing. So now I can start using this new Cardinal catalog because I've updated it with I've copied over my things from my older one, and I can also leave the older Cardinal catalog where it was, so that if I have to get back to any old jobs, it's easy for me to do. But any new jobs I can now start creating in the new Cardinal catalog. And I can also, if I wanted to, copy an old job from the old catalog to the new one just by going to this copy to vendor button here. I could select a job, say copy to vendor, and that'll let me copy the job from any vendor to another vendor basically. So So yeah, that's about the gist of how this update tool works, and a repair tool works with the update features. And good luck. Thank you.